Hey guys, thanks for stopping by my channel. Today's video, we are going to be doing a little pencil story time video surrounding what happened to the Evazar colored pencils. They're not a very popular pencil, but I know there are a lot of us wondering what happened to these pencils. Why can't I get these pencils anymore? So that's what we're going to get into today. If you just want the short and sweet version of the story, is basically I found the manufacturer that makes the Evazar colored pencils, and I asked if I could buy 2 sets, and the only caveat was that they are missing a couple of pencils from each set, and I am going to unbox them at the end of this video. So if you want to just jump to that, I'll put a timestamp for that. But if you want to hear the longer, maybe a little bit more dramatic story, I have that for you. It's about 10 minutes long. Probably only a few people will really find it that interesting. And I did already film this coloring part of this video, and I had to go back and refilm it. So I just grabbed the audio from that video and place it over this new coloring. So if anything seems like off, that is, or doesn't match up, that is why. So let's get into it. I went back and looked through my older videos, and I do have a review on these, and it's from 3 years ago. They seem to have disappeared, and you can never get any response from the company's website. I don't have the little cardboard insert anymore for, like, they had their email address and like their website. I know from when I first reviewed these, I did have an issue with these pencils. That I had some that were a little bit damaged. They were split, so I was trying to reach out to them about that, and it was very strange. The email address seemed like it wasn't in service. I don't even know if that's the correct terminology for when the email bounces back. It says I couldn't deliver the email. So I was like, oh, that's weird. And I had since found out other people have had the same issue. They try to email them and it doesn't work out. It kept bouncing back. So I think I even had tried to go onto their website and leave a message there, and I got nothing back from them either. And that was when these first came out. So something was a little sus even back then. So I was like, oh, okay. So I ended up returning the pencils. Yeah, so I had been having these on my mind. I've talked to some of you guys out there about these pencils, wondering what happened to them. I had been looking for maybe a cousin of these, maybe, you know, how a lot of these pencil brands will have a twin out there, maybe in different packaging or what have you. But I couldn't find anything. I couldn't figure it out. I was like, what the hell happened to these pencils? They were a nice pencil. Everybody liked them that I spoke to for the most part. And I was like, oh, well, I guess we'll never know. Well, cut to maybe like a month or so ago, somebody left me a comment in another video, and they had mentioned to me that they had confirmed something I had mentioned in that video about Color being the manufacturer for Castle Art. I think that's what I was talking about in that particular video. And they could confirm that. They said, yeah, that is true, and that they also were the manufacturer for these Evazar pencils. So I was like, oh, interesting. I had seen these up on the website Alibaba. Now, Alibaba is kind of like AliExpress, but instead of selling directly to like you or me or the general public, it's more for businesses, stores that are going to sell mass quantities or mass produce something or have something made specifically for them. But I had seen them on Alibaba just in passing, just searching for other stuff. Because I'm always on the hunt for something, and something else will pop up, and I'll give you like, oh, I'll keep that in the back of my mind for a later date or whatever. So I had seen these on Alibaba, but I didn't really look that much into it. So I was like, oh, that's interesting that they have them on Alibaba, but I don't see them for sale anywhere. And so anyway, I checked again after this lovely subscriber mentioned this information to me. I was like, oh, I'm going to reach out to the factory and ask them, hey, what happened to these pencils? Are these under some other brand name now? Is there some place we can buy these? I surprisingly got a very interesting response back from what I believe is the owner of this company. I'm being a little bit vague because I don't know how much I can necessarily say, like, legally. I did ask them if I could tell the story, and I think they said yes, because there was a little bit of a language barrier. But from what I understood, she did seem to say it was okay for me to tell the story. She said something to the effect of, oh, how do you know they're out of business? Oh, because I had asked, I was like, oh, since this company seems to be out of business, like, what's the deal with these pencils? She's like, do you know this company? How do you know they're out of business? I was like, oh, I just assumed, because they've disappeared from Amazon and I can't get in touch with them via email or anything. And the website is defunct. Like, she's like, do you know anything about this company? And I was like, oh, well, let me see what I can find out. And I looked up, I found out the business information for this company. I'm not going to say anything about them specifically, but apparently, long story short, even though this seems like a very long story short is this company, the Evazar company, which is, they have a company name. It's not Evazar. They owed the factory $180,000, allegedly. That's what we'll say, allegedly. And they basically just ghosted the factory, and that's why you can't get them anymore, because the factory, of course, didn't deliver the goods at this point, and they haven't heard from them since. So from what I found when I looked up this company, it does look like they have basically declared bankruptcy. I saw that they had a strike off notice, and yeah, so that's what happened. This company went out of business, stopped paying their bills, and left this vendor high and dry, basically. I'm trying to communicate the fact to who I was speaking to. I was like, oh, I know people really like these pencils. Why, I was asking, why don't you just put them out under your own brand name? But I don't know. I don't think she really understood what I was trying to say. She was trying to ask if I wanted to put my label on it. I was like, no, I was just curious. I don't want to sell them. I just wanted to, know what happened, or if I could buy them someplace, retail, and, tell you guys if they were available to purchase. I would like to buy 2 sets, which I wasn't even expecting that they would just sell me 2 sets, because I think MOQ for these, when I looked on the page, it's like 1,000. Like, you could order a sample, and not even including the shipping, but to actually order them, usually you need to order like at least 1,000 units. So I was like, oh, they probably will tell me no. But she was like, oh, you can buy 2 sets. I was like, oh, okay, cool. So that is what we're waiting for in this video. Hopefully that wasn't too much of a stream of consciousness I just gave you guys, but that's what we're waiting for. So I decided to tell you the story of these pencils while I was at least attempting to color something, so it'll be a little bit more interesting, and we could just cut to the actual pencils. Okay, so I came very excited to check it out and see what colors are missing from this set. I had told them that I was like, oh, if it's easier to ship, just ship it without the case. But I don't know. Like I said, it was a little bit difficult communicating a little bit just because of the language barrier. But she was very nice. I thought it was very interesting how forthcoming she was about this company screwing her, essentially. And she seems to not have a problem telling people about it. I mean, she told me she doesn't know me at all. So it's just some random person that emailed her. So what do you guys think of that? I thought that was kind of crazy. They had a business, they seem to have had a business relationship for some years. I think she started, maybe they were in business like around 2017, and then 2022 is when they stopped paying their bills. So, oh, this says Castle Arts on it. Interesting. So this was the, I had been talking, now that I remember the video, the company that I had been, the pencils I had been talking about were those color pencils, those like high grade color pencils. I'll put the video, I'll tag that video too. So that was the, what I was talking about in that video. Oh, if I can get that one out. Let's see what this one is. So she did put it in the case. It does say the Evazar on it still. Let's see. Looks like all the colors are here. It's missing number 70 or 68 rather, and 96. Oh, it even comes with a swatch chart. Interesting. Oh, I wonder if the are the Castle Art watercolor pencils in this case? Is that why these are in here? Maybe. Interesting. I'll have to do a cross reference and see what the case for the Castle Arts pencils are. This one's got like a little chip in it, but pencil is missing. Oh, these have different colors missing. This one's missing 71 and 68. Oh, this one's missing 4 colors. Oh, well, I'm just happy to have extras of the colors that I use. I don't really use, like I said, I don't really use green, so I don't really care too much that I don't have those. But I'm happy to have like the pinks I use a lot, and these browns for skin I like to use a lot too. All right, so that's all we have for today. If you made it this far, let me know what you think of this story. I think it's wild. A company could owe that much money and then just disappear. And thought it was also interesting that even though I had suspected it, that this company does also make Castle Art products. If you have any questions for me, if you have any suggestions, I'd love to hear them down below, or you can email me. They put these pencils out under a different brand or their own brand would be great. But I don't know. Seems a little seems like it's not going to happen probably. But if I hear anything else, I'll let you guys know, keep you updated on these pencils. I'll finish this coloring page and I'll probably post it over on my community tab. And I hope you guys all have a really great rest of your day. Happy coloring, and I'll see you next time.